It's important to note that not all INTJ personality types exhibit psychopathic traits, and having the INTJ personality type does not necessarily make one more likely to exhibit psychopathic tendencies. However, individuals with psychopathic traits may exhibit some characteristics associated with the INTJ personality type. Here are 5 psychopathic traits of the INTJ personality type. Number 1. Manipulativeness. Manipulativeness is a personality trait that involves attempting to control or influence others for one's own benefit. While manipulativeness is often associated with certain personality disorders, such as borderline personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder, it can also be present in individuals with other personality types and traits, including the INTJ personality type. INTJs may exhibit tendencies towards manipulativeness due to their strategic thinking and analytical skills. They are often highly adept at identifying patterns and predicting outcomes, and may use this knowledge to influence others or achieve their own objectives. However, it's important to note that not all INTJs are manipulative, and many are able to balance their strategic thinking with a genuine concern for others. Additionally, while INTJs may be focused on achieving their own objectives, they are often driven by a desire to make a positive impact in the world and may be willing to collaborate with others in pursuit of shared goals. Furthermore, INTJs may be more likely to engage in manipulative behavior when they perceive that others are not acting in their best interests or are hindering their progress. In these situations, they may see manipulation as a necessary means of achieving their objectives. Overall, while INTJs may exhibit tendencies towards manipulativeness in certain situations, this does not mean that they are inherently deceitful or malicious. With a clear sense of purpose and a commitment to ethical decision-making, many INTJs are able to achieve great success while also maintaining their integrity and respect for others. Number 2. Coldness. The INTJ personality type is often associated with a perceived sense of coldness or aloofness. This can be due to a number of factors, including their tendency to be highly logical and analytical, their preference for introversion and solitude, and their tendency to prioritize their own goals and objectives over social interactions. INTJs are often deeply focused on their own ideas and goals, and may not place a high priority on social interactions or emotional connections with others. This can make them appear distant or unapproachable, and can lead to perceptions of a lack of warmth or friendliness. However, it's important to note that this perceived coldness is not necessarily an indication that INTJs are unfeeling or uncaring. Many INTJs are deeply passionate about their work and their interests, and may be highly committed to achieving their goals and making a positive impact in the world. Additionally, while INTJs may not place a high priority on social interactions, they can still be highly loyal and committed to their close relationships. They may prefer to have a small circle of close friends or family members rather than a large social network, but they are often deeply committed to those relationships and will go to great lengths to support and care for those they love. Overall, while INTJs may be perceived as cold or aloof, this is often due to their natural tendencies and preferences rather than a lack of warmth or caring. With understanding and patience, it is possible to build strong and meaningful relationships with INTJs, even if they may not initially appear warm or approachable. Number 3. Ruthlessness. Ruthlessness is a trait that is often associated with psychopathy, but it can also be present in individuals with other personality types and traits, including the INTJ personality type. In the case of INTJs, their tendency towards ruthlessness is often tied to their strong drive for success and achievement. INTJs are known for their strategic thinking and long-term planning, and they may be willing to make difficult decisions or take calculated risks in order to achieve their goals. This can sometimes lead to perceptions of ruthlessness, particularly if they are seen as prioritizing their own success over the well-being of others. However, it's important to note that INTJs are not inherently ruthless or uncaring. Many INTJs are deeply committed to making a positive impact in the world and may be driven by a sense of duty or responsibility to help others. Additionally, while INTJs may be willing to make difficult decisions in pursuit of their goals, they are often guided by a strong sense of logic and reasoning. They may weigh the potential risks and benefits of their decisions carefully and may be willing to make sacrifices in order to achieve their long-term objectives. Overall, while INTJs may exhibit tendencies towards ruthlessness in certain situations, this does not mean that they are inherently uncaring or selfish. With a clear sense of purpose and a commitment to ethical decision-making, many INTJs are able to achieve great success while also making a positive impact in the world. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. Narcissism. Narcissism is a personality trait that is characterized by an excessive focus on oneself, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. While narcissism is often associated with certain personality disorders, such as narcissistic personality disorder, it can also be present in individuals with other personality types and traits, including the INTJ personality type. INTJs may exhibit tendencies towards narcissism due to their natural confidence and self-assuredness. They are often highly focused on their own ideas and goals, and may place a high value on their own abilities and intelligence. This can sometimes lead to a sense of superiority or arrogance, particularly if they believe that others do not share their level of insight or understanding. However, it's important to note that not all INTJs are narcissistic, and many are able to balance their sense of confidence and self-assuredness with a genuine concern for others. Additionally, while INTJs may be highly focused on their own ideas and goals, they are often driven by a desire to make a positive impact in the world and may be willing to collaborate with others in pursuit of shared objectives. Overall, while INTJs may exhibit tendencies towards narcissism in certain situations, this does not mean that they are inherently selfish or uncaring. With a clear sense of purpose and a commitment to ethical decision-making, many INTJs are able to achieve great success while also making a positive impact in the world. Number 5. Lack of empathy. Lack of empathy is a trait that is commonly associated with psychopathy and sociopathy, but can also be present in individuals with other personality types and mental health conditions. In the case of the INTJ personality type, a lack of emotional empathy may manifest as an inability to easily relate to the feelings and emotions of others. INTJs tend to be highly logical and analytical, and may struggle with understanding or expressing emotions themselves. This can make it difficult for them to pick up on the emotional cues of others and respond appropriately, which can lead to perceptions of a lack of empathy. However, it's important to note that a lack of emotional empathy does not necessarily mean that an individual is incapable of caring about others or behaving in a compassionate manner. Many INTJs are able to use their logical and analytical skills to understand the needs of others and make decisions that benefit others as well as themselves. Additionally, some INTJs may have a high degree of cognitive empathy, which is the ability to understand and predict the thoughts and emotions of others without necessarily feeling those emotions themselves. While cognitive empathy is not the same as emotional empathy, it can still be a valuable tool for building strong relationships and demonstrating caring and concern for others. Overall, while INTJs may struggle with emotional empathy, this does not mean that they are inherently uncaring or incapable of building strong relationships with others. With practice and effort, many INTJs are able to develop their empathy skills and build meaningful connections with those around them. These videos will be really helpful for you.